Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to be showing you the April 12th new releases, well actually Foiled Tuesday, and I'm so excited to show you this. This release, I'm actually going to have like a live demo at the end instead of it being sped up because I want to like explain some of these. You'll see. Anyway, this week's theme started as Mother's Day, and then both Regina and my husband were telling me that I should do some items that matched the February mystery, which I'm not even sure that I have it over here. Oh, I do have it here. So February mystery here like had like these beautiful like dangles like here and there. It had like some garlands here, some garlands here, and then like it has like this bottom washi. So they both suggested that I release some items that match that. So it's kind of just like a mishmash of like Mother's Day, aka like florals, and then like some foiled basics, but they're like really good foil basics. So let's just get into it. You'll know exactly what I'm talking about when I show you. Anyway, so right up here on the top, this doesn't look like much, but if you've been following Rachel, you'll know that she like individually cuts the little dots off of like cluster deco and stuff like that. So she's been asking me for a while to bring this to the shop, so I just did it. And I did a couple other things with it. So these are literally just individual tiny little dots. Like if a cluster is too big, if you just want to like pick where your dots are, whatever, that's what these are for. So these are the single dot accents. We also have the double dot accents. You kind of have like a variety here. Some of them are bigger than others. The same thing with these dots. There's not like too much variety in them, but there's like a little bit going on here. They're so small that you can barely tell though. Like look how teeny tiny they are compared to like my nail. It's so tiny. And then we have the double dot accents, which just has like clusters of 2. We have the triple dot accents, which is clusters of 3. I'm not sure if this is too washed out for you to see it, so I'm going to kind of do like the non-foiled shot of it here. Let me do that for the other shades too. And then the single dot's kind of like the non-foil shot so you can see it better. But so these are the triple dot accents. We have the, I'm sure you can guess, quad dot accents. So these are just like bundles of 4 that I just put in a bunch of different arrangements that kind of like mock the cluster deco, like but without the little pieces of clip art in it. And then finally you have your large dot accents, which I didn't keep going with like the 5 and 6 because there's clusters that have 5 and clusters that have 6 on here as well. Actually, yeah, so here's like a 5. This one has like 7. So you just get like the bigger clusters here. So there's 5 different sheets here. If y'all like them, they will be coming to the shop permanently. Don't worry. But that's just like if y'all like them. If you don't like them, then obviously I'm not going to bring them to the shop permanently, but I have a feeling that you're going to like them, so we'll see. But I'm super excited about this because y'all love cluster deco. You can kind of like make your own cluster deco with these. Of course, we're still going to be releasing cluster deco. I mean, I have a couple in here as well that you'll see, but I'm so super excited about this, and I hope that you are too. Next, we have a couple of different garland things going on here, so let's just kind of get into it. So we have our variety garland here. So you get a triple one, a double, and then like a single. You can even layer these on top of each other if you want to get like your own layered effect. We also have these droop garlands. I feel like a lot of my garlands are like horizontally spread, but I want to, let's give them some like vertical depth. So I have these here. So you have like the really long droop and then kind of like a wider like medium droop, and then you have the small droop here. So you just have a variety of those on the sheet. Here is the layered droop garland. So you kind of just have like a dangle here, a little droop, and then like just your regular here. And I made it so that you get a variety of like left ones and right ones, just depending on where you want to put them. So I thought that this was adorable. This is the layered garland dangle. So not all of these have dangles on them. Just these top ones have like these cute little bobble dangles that match the washi that I'm going to show you. And then I did fill in the space with some non-dangle ones because I couldn't really fit that many more on here, and I wanted to like optimize the space. So you just get some like layered garland dangles here. And then of course you can just get the dangles all by themselves. So you have some longer ones and shorter ones. They kind of look like ornaments, but they also don't at the same time. They are super cute and dainty. Next, I'm so excited about these. I had this idea literally right before Black Friday, and I put it to the side, and I kept putting it to the side, and then I forgot about it. And then when I was doing these garlands and these dangles, I was like, duh, let me bring these back. Or not even bring them back, let me finally release this idea that's been like stuck in my head for so long now. So these are dangle dates. And they're exactly what you think they are. You get 2 sets of them here. You get 1 through 31. You have your regular dangle dates, and you have your dainty dangle dates. And the reasoning behind these is because I've seen so many people, spoiler alert, let me grab one of these. I've seen so many people putting garlands up here, and then they just put their date number somewhere, and then it's like kind of boring. So I made these so you can dangle your dates from the garland. Is that not adorable? I feel like that would look so cute, which is why I'm going to do a live demo in this video so you can just kind of like see. So these dainty dangle dates match all of the garlands that I'm releasing, with the exception to one. All the garlands that are releasing tomorrow, today, I'm not sure when this video is going live. And then the regular dangle dates, these dots more closely match our normal garland washi. So I made, this is another release for this week. It's our garland washi, but it doesn't have any like deco in it. So you have like your basic here. Let me grab one from last week. Was this last week? I don't remember. I think this was last week. So like here, for example, like here has the anchors, and then these dots more closely resemble this garland, so it matches. So I made this version for our regular garlands, and then I made the dainty version for like the daintier garlands that we're releasing this week. I hope that makes sense. That's why I'm doing a demo after this, because I just want to make sure that like if my explaining skills are poor, hopefully my demonstration skills are not as poor. And then I'm not sure why I haven't released this before either. Y'all love cluster deco, so why not cluster date numbers? So you get 1, 2, 3 sets of cluster date numbers on here. They're super tiny date numbers that just have the little clusters on them, and then I filled in this blank space down here with some large clusters just so that it wasn't like awkward. But you get 3 months worth of date numbers on here, but they're super dainty, but they're like really clustery. I think they're going to be so pretty in the little date cover area. These are like an oldie but a goodie. I went ahead and I brought these back because I forgot to bring them back in the Bring Back the Favorites, and we always bring these back. So I brought them back this week. They're little date squares. So they're cut out in a square version versus this. This is like kiss cut, and you can kind of see like how big these date numbers are compared to each other. I mean, these are like super teeny tiny if you've gotten these before. So I did get some requests to bring these back. These are really easy to line up because of the straight edge. So it just kind of depends on your preference. I went ahead and I updated the bow to our new dainty bow on this as well, just to fill in that extra space. And then kind of getting into like what's the Mother's Day part of this release, but when I think Mother's Day, I can't really think of anything other than like florals that kind of like matches our style of $2 Tuesdays. So I did roses and peonies because I feel like those are the 2 most popular type of florals for like, I guess, mothers. I mean, in general, my favorite flower is a peony. I don't know anyone that actually has their favorite flower as a rose, but whatever. You get what I'm trying to say. So we have our rose cluster deco here, and like I said before, I just took the cluster dots and I made those little dot accents that I showed you at the beginning of the video. And then you have your peony cluster deco. I said that this is for Mother's Day, but you can really use it anytime with the florals. Next, you have your rose mini deco and your peony mini deco. You get like a decent size, and then a medium size, and then a teeny size. Same thing here. These teeny ones match the like tiny ones that are in the clusters. And of course, you get your rose deco and peony deco. This is the non-mini version. This one I think is perfect for that date cover deco. I see so many people like just like chopping the flower in half and like sticking it with the like the floral bouquets that like come with the floral deco add-ons. I've been seeing that a lot lately, so I thought that these would be two good types of flowers to have for you to, I guess, chop up and stick in your date cover area. So you have your roses here, and you have peonies as well. And then going along with that, if you're not like a single flower type of person, you can use the bouquets as well. So we have some rose bouquets here. So this has like the greenery and like the stems and stuff like that throughout it. So this is super pretty. And then you have your peony bouquets as well, which, oh my gosh, look at all that foil, it's so pretty. So those are the rose and peony bouquets. And then finally, this is back. And I wanted to bring this back earlier with another release, but then I forgot to do it. I feel like this release is a lot of like, I forgot, so I'm doing it now. But anyway, this floral border divider was like a huge hit last year, so I wanted to go ahead and bring this back since I'm already doing some florals. And we do have something new coming with this. I mean, it's not really new, you can probably guess what it is based on this next segment of the video. So this is our dotted washi. This matches the washi in Cottontail, and it also matches the washi in the February Mystery, like I was saying before. It's the same exact dot that's in that thin strip. So if you are a fan of this, then you can, like this design in the kit, so you can go ahead and pick this up. This dot also matches the dotted mini dangles, and also if you are looking for like a divider version of it, this matches our Dangle Deco 1, which is literally like one of the best selling like quarter sheets that we have in our shop is that Dangle Deco 1. So if you're looking for a washi version of that, that is this. So that is that. And then we have a whole bunch of like garlands here that I just thought would be like super fun. So first we have our layered garland. This is pretty basic. It's thin. I tried to fit as many as I can on here. There's one of these where there's an odd number. I think it's not the next one, but the one after. But this has 8 of them on here, so 4 weeks if you use 2 of them each week. So this is just basic, and it matches all of the garlands that I showed earlier in the video. Next is the layered droop garland washi, which is kind of self-explanatory. There's little droops throughout it. This would be really cute to go with those dangling date numbers again, just because it matches that whole droop vibe. Oh, I forgot to say with the date numbers, sorry, I'm like totally off track. These look kind of long. I mean, they're not like super long, but I made them long so you could, you see how like there's like a variety in the, like how far down it droops down. I made it long so that you could chop it at the length that you need and not have it end up being too short and look awkward. But you have the length if you need it, but if you want to make it shorter, I just made it long. I figured it'd be better to be longer than shorter. So I did the same thing with the dangle dates and the dainty dangle dates. Sorry, I just thought I would mention that before I forget to mention it. But But yeah, those are those two, and you only get 4 on here, which is kind of sad, but I mean, it droops, so there's not really much that I can do. And then this is the curtain garland, and the reason that I call this curtain garland is just because it has the dangles on the end. And then it's basically this one, but it's got the little dangles on the end. It's up to you based on your preferences. This one, like I said, has 5. I just wanted to put that 5th one on there because it fit and I don't want to waste the space. So you can maybe use it in like a journaling spread or just cut it up and use it for whatever. It's up to you. And then this is the combo garland. This is my personal favorite. It's so pretty. It's got little dangles throughout it. It's got the droopy garland. It's got the layers. It's just so like pretty. I guess that's the only way that I know how to describe that. But I love this so much. I think it's like so classy. And then next, I showed you this earlier, but this is the garland washi that doesn't have like any deco in it. So I mean, I guess you can see like what it is. And then finally we have the floral border that I mentioned before, but this is the washi version. Oh, another thing that I want to mention is that all of the washi in this release is the like just long strips, especially for things like these garlands. Since they're dots, you can like very easily just cut between the dots, and since it's transparent matte, you won't even really know the difference. So yeah, that is everything that we have this week. Like I said, I'm going to go ahead and do like a live demo just so you can see. I don't think it's like fully necessary, and I'm not really sure what I'm going to say throughout the demo. So maybe I'll do like coming up with what I'm going to do like right on the spot. I'm going to pull, I mostly just want to demo these. So maybe I'll demo this and then do a sped up version for the rest of it. Okay, I decided what I'm going to do. I'm going to just put it on a blank page because I want to show all the washies, and I feel like this is going to look super weird, like on, like I don't want to put them all on different weeks. So I'm just going to put them on a blank page, hopefully. Maybe I should do a dot grid page so I can actually line this up. While I'm still deciding how I'm going to do this as I'm doing it. Okay. Do y'all have any tips for putting this down? Like, I know I made it cute and dainty, but I can barely put it down myself. So. Go me. Oh, no. I hope you enjoy this commentary. And my dogs are going outside. Oh, it's down. It's too far to the right. That's because the dot grid starts further in than the week does. It's whatever. We're going to roll with it. I've already tried to do this once, but let's just hang some date numbers here. So you know what I mean? Like, I don't really want that 14 to go any lower than like this, because that's pretty far down. So I feel like I need to trim it. So you can either trim it or you can just not trim it. It's up to you. Oh, it's so cute. Look, you got like a little date number chilling there. I don't know if this is exactly the equivalent of like 2 days space, but we're going to pretend like it is. Same thing with this one. We'll just pretend that this is another day's space. Yep. And then this one as well. I don't know. Oh yeah, I started with 14 because the 14th is Thursday this week. And that's what I was trying to do on the other page. I was trying to start this on a Thursday. So I did it long here so you can start it at the top and have it go like all the way down. But if you don't like this whole look of it like hitting the top like the other pieces are, that you can just trim it like right below where it would hit the dot on the garland. So if you like look here, you got 14, 15, 16, 17. Of course, that's just like a guesstimate on the spacing. So you just have to adjust it on wherever your date covers lie or wherever you just want it to hang. You can even have it hang like over a date script if you want. Here is the curtain. Let me start this a little bit further over since I know that it's not quite the same spacing as a weekly. And again, let's just start with one. So you can adjust this to be the same height as the dangle curtains. But it's up to you. There's two. Now I see why people don't do like those talk through plan with me's very frequently, because I would have no clue what to talk about. And also focus on stickers at the same time. Okay, so there's just kind of like an idea of it hanging down. You can imagine like little scripts here. I don't actually have scripts with me at this moment, but that's okay. Let me go ahead and put these other ones down so you can just get a vibe of what it looks like. Okay, so as you can see here, those are like the dainty date numbers plus the first 4 washi that I showed you that have like the daintier dot to them. And then, like I said, I did have this, I made the like basic plain version of our garland washi that we normally release, and this goes with the non-dainty date numbers. Again, let's see if I can even put this down. You would think the fact that these are like my stickers that I designed, that I would know how to put them down, but I don't. That wasn't too painful. And then of course we have our dangle dates that I was mentioning earlier. We're just gonna start with one. I don't even have like a rhyme or reason for this anymore. That's adorable. I love the way this looks, but you see how like this, oh, did I even pick that up? Yep. Alright, my camera yelled at me because I've been filming for too long, so I guess I should hurry up, but these dots are so much larger, so they would just kind of like clash, I feel like, so that's why I made 2 different versions. But if you feel like they don't clash, that is too far to the left compared to all the other ones. That will drive me nuts. Shout out to my paper. Like almost feel, there we go. Three, and then up a little bit. I have to move this one up a little bit. There we go. So yeah, that's the difference between the dangle dates and the dainty dangle dates. I'm going to go ahead and put down the rest of this washi real quick, and then I'm just going to speed up the rest of the video. I don't think you need like an explanation for the rest of this, so I'm just going to speed it up. And yeah, I'm going to put this on another page. Anyway, since I'm going to just speed up the rest of the video, thank you so much for watching through this like painfulness, but I just wanted to like give you a demonstration. I don't know. Let me know what you think about the dangle dates. Let me know what you think about the individual cluster dots. I'm saying this while I have the next sticker that I'm going to put down. It's fine. But yeah, if you want to see the rest get put down, keep watching. And if not, bye.